One of the reasons we are doing an advanced layout tutorial is the pages with text didn't look that great. And it was really hard for me to pick a page to kind of show as a decent example. One of the things that I like about this particular page is all the pictures. I think with the cutout backgrounds that really helped make it more interesting. You know, these two pictures. I think the bottom part of this page is much more interesting than the top part. It's a shame because you most likely when you look at something, you look at the top things. And let me show you why these are boring. 1, 2, 3, 4 columns and a picture down here. 1, 2, 3, 4 columns and a picture down here. You have to vary your column width or like your columns, the number of columns. So the fact that this had 4 columns and this had 4 columns and they were right next to each other, you kind of just go across. Maybe making this with 2 columns, a different picture, moving the picture around would have helped. Also flipping this with the 12 days of Kuhn would have also helped. So your assignment for this is to make a layout that would make me proud, that everything would fit, there wouldn't be a lot of this empty white space. All the text and everything needs to be done in between these margin lines on each one of the page. Nothing should be bleeding over except for the masthead. It should either go to the end or go past the end. So this one is over to the end and this one is past the end. The other thing that I'm going to talk to you about when we go to the events template is colors, because one of the things that I didn't particularly care for were the strength of our colors. If we just toned them down a little bit, I think it would have made things a little bit better. So what you are to do here is you are to check the font chart that I've given you and actually put the masthead with, I think it's January 2013. This is called PT Practice is going to be your section title. So if you look, the even number pages are on here and the odd number pages usually go there. So I asked you to do an odd number page. So you would put page 9, January 2013 here, and you would put the PT practice section over there, and it's Papyrus, I believe, is the font. So let me talk to you about swatches. This is how you get your color swatches. You can sit over there, and sometimes if you the way, depending on how your InDesign is set up, you can change the tint right from there. But that isn't letting me click on it. One of the other places is if you look up here, you're able to change the transparency of it. So that's at 100%. I'm going to take that down to about 50%, 44%. Actually, I'm going to bring it up just a little bit and I'm going to take it and leave it right at 50. And then I'm also going to take this next one. I'm going to take the transparency down to 50%. And sometimes you can do 50%. Same with the masthead. I'm going to make them all 50% because I think that, you know what, actually I'm going to make the masthead a little bit bigger. I'm going to take it to 60. You don't have to do it 64%. You don't have to have it even. I want the masthead to be a little bit more bold than the boxes. So I changed the opacity of it. I think that that'll make a big difference. So what you are designed to do, what you have to do is you have to pick 4 articles, and you can't pick articles all on the same page. And you want to create 2 interesting pages. You can use the boxes to break things up like we did over here with the 12 days of Kuhn. This box automatically made that a little bit more interesting. Even if we copied this box and then we pasted it, and I'm going to paste a box right here, and I'm going to object, and you can right click, arrange, and you're going to hit send to back, and there it's back there. So we're going to have to make this box a little bit smaller so it fits that article. But see, even there it kind of makes things a little bit different. We can change the color of the box, so that'll help change things up and break up your page. So back to your assignment. You can use your boxes. However, I want 4 articles at least on a page with photos and photo credits, all the bylines, all the headlines correct. And I want it to be completely done well so that I would approve and put my stamp of approval on that. I expect you to do a little bit better than this because you have more time. Now, I would avoid these types of things because you're going to have to rotate the text and things like that. And I would try and do some other special features, but make it a really interesting page. Do your best. If you have questions or concerns, want me to look over what the layout is, that final copy, before you submit it and print it out to me, I'll be more than happy to. So my hope is that by watching this tutorial, you'll know how to turn down the opacity, and then you'll know how to set up a page that is interesting and that people want to read. Thank you.